Hi, and welcome to the Maker's Gonna Learn YouTube channel. My name is Becca Oakes. I'm a craft producer here with Maker's Gonna Learn. I love to craft. I love to teach you all to craft and to talk about some awesome things that we have going on in the craft world that are available to you. And one of those is this Cricut Foil Transfer Kit. It is new in the scene of the crafting world, so you may not have heard about it. If you have, fantastic. Hopefully you've been able to get your hands on one. I know they did sell out in lots of different places pretty quickly. Hopefully they're coming back into stock for you guys. But the MSRP on these is $49.99. That comes with some foil. It comes with the tape, which is kind of like a washi tape. It also comes with the housing and 3 tips, and we will open it up in a little bit and show you. Guys, if you do not know what Maker's Gonna Learn is, we are a crafting community that offers a subscription-based membership to our members, giving you access to our library of thousands of cut files, hundreds of fonts for yearly members, and then a free commercial license, free e-courses for you to learn your die cut machine and design space, and also this wonderful new 30-day challenge that we have available for beginners and seasoned crafters as well. It's a fantastic challenge that just really helps you dive in and learn about crafting and your machine. So check our website out if you haven't already. Become a member. We would love to be hand in hand alongside with you in your crafting journey, and you will love the community here at Maker's Gonna Learn. Anyway, back to this. Let's dive in. We're going to go to the overhead camera and open this up and show you everything that's involved, everything that comes in the box, and what you can expect when you get your Cricut Foil Transfer Kit. Okay, so here is the kit that you get. It comes in this little box here, and we're going to open it up and I'll show you everything that comes in it. So we have our housing here. This is for use in both the Explore series and the Maker series, so you can use it in both of those machines. You cannot use it in the Joy. And then it comes with these 3 little tips right here. One is a fine tip, one is a medium tip, and one is a bold tip. And the way that you can tell them apart, because they look very similar, I'm gonna pull them in my hand right here so that you can see them. The fine tip has 1 little line at the bottom, and the medium tip has 2 little lines at the bottom. The bold has 3. So that is an easy way for you to tell which one is which. Otherwise, it can be difficult to figure that out. Anyway, that's really cool that Cricut did that for us. So we have those, and it's very easy to install these tips. So it just has the magnetic little mechanism that the housings have, similar to the fine point blade, and you just insert it and you can hear it click. It's in there, and then to change it out, you would just push this little guy here, and then the tip comes out, and then you pull it out. Super easy to do that. So we've got that. The other thing that comes in the kit is this little packet of foils. So we have silver foil and we have gold foil. Super pretty. And then we have these little sheets of the tape that you're going to tape the foil down onto cardstock with. Again, this is similar to washi tape, so if you run out of this, then washi tape is a very good alternative for you to use. Okay, so we're going to jump over into Design Space, and I'm going to show you how to quickly change cut lines with fonts to use with your Cricut Foil Transfer Kit. Okay, so we're just going to go over on the left-hand side and grab a basic shape. Since this is just for demonstration purposes, it doesn't have to be anything wonderful. We're just going to grab a shape here. We'll change the color so that we can see what we're working with. And then I want to grab a text box, and I'm going to type in Fallon. And we're going to change the font to a Maker's Gonna Learn font. So I'm just gonna go up to the top where it says fonts, and I'm gonna type in Betty B. This is a great kind of handwritten looking font that we have, and I like how thin it is. It's going to look really good with this foil as well. So I am going to just go ahead and decrease the letter spacing here. Even though it is for demonstration purposes, I still want it to look pretty, and kerning your fonts really makes all of the difference in your projects. Kerning is another word for decreasing or increasing the space in your fonts if you are not aware of that. So now that we have that, I'm just going to go ahead and group this back together. And then I can size it down a little bit and bring it up here onto our circle. Make it a little bit smaller. Now all I need to do in order to change this from a cut line to use with the foil transfer kit is to go up here where it says line type, and right now cut is the default, so I'm going to press that down arrow key or arrow button. Then I'm going to go down to foil, and then I just need to choose if I want to use my fine point tip, my medium point tip, or my bold, and I'm going to use the fine point for this since it is a very thin font. It will look really good with that. Now all I need to do is attach this. So I've selected both of the layers here, and I'm just going to press attach down here in the bottom right, just like that. Now I can press make it. And you can see where the Cricut automatically puts our circle with our font. It is attached, our text is attached, so that's great. But you do want to reference where your text is on the mat. So for instance, this is right at, it starts at 1 inch and then it goes down to about 2.5 inches. And then it's about 3/4 of an inch over to a little or around 3. So you just want to reference the spot where your foil is going to be so that you know where to lay the foil on your mat. So now that I've explained that, we're going to go and load our mat, and I'll show you how easy it is to put the foil down on the cardstock. Okay, so I just have a medium weight black cardstock here, and I am using a StandardGrip mat because this mat is not super sticky. If it were a brand new mat, I would not want to use it. I would want to use the blue light grip mat. So keep that in mind when you are selecting your mat. But then I just want to go ahead and get some foil here. And you can get these foils, like I said, the one that comes in this kit is a 4x6 piece, but you can get the gold and silver in 12x12s. You can also get jewel tone foils that are really pretty as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut a piece here of foil, and then I'm going to place it about where it will be on my mat. And then I'm going to grab some of this tape here, and you can cut, if you're using smaller pieces, you can cut these pieces of tape in half. Or whatever length you need, but just place it on one end because you're going to want to smooth the foil out so that it's good and tight on the cardstock here. So just like that, and then we're going to do the same thing on the sides here, or the length of it. So we'll put one piece right here, and then just like I said, make sure that it's smooth and tight, and lay your other piece of tape down. Once that is ready, then we can load this mat into the machine, and we can also load our transfer kit, the foil transfer kit, into the machine as well. So before I load my mat, I want to just go back over into Design Space. I'm going to press continue here. I'm going to connect to my machine, and then I'm going to go ahead and select the material that I'll be using, and it is medium cardstock. And you'll see it is prompting you to go ahead and insert the foil transfer tool first. So that's what I want to do first. Always pay attention to these prompts in Design Space so that you are loading the correct housing or tool or whatever in there. So now we will load the foil transfer tool. Okay, so I have the fine point blade inserted right now. I'm just going to remove it. So open the clamp and remove it. And then the foil transfer tool goes in the same clamp, so clamp B. So I'll close that. And now I just load my mat like normal. The cool thing about the Cricut transfer tool is that it does not require any heat. So there are other foil transfer, like the quill that Memory Keepers makes, and it requires heat, whereas this does not. So that is really neat. There's no heat up time. You don't have to worry about it burning you if it's laying there while it's heating up or anything like that. I do want to point that out. That is a neat thing that Cricut did when they created this specific tool. So anyway, now that we have everything loaded, I'm just going to go ahead and press the flashing Cricut button, and we will let it do some wonderful metallic magic. Now that the foil tool has done its job, we can do a couple of things. We have to go ahead and change this transfer tool out to the fine point blade. So while we're transferring that, we could go ahead and remove the excess foil if we want to. I know this piece has quite a bit of extra on it, so I can use it for another project. And by removing it now, I can save that. If I leave it on there, then it will cut it and I might lose some extra. So I'm personally just going to go ahead and remove this. Again, you can do whatever you like. If you'd like to leave yours, that is absolutely fine as well. Remember, guys, do not unload your mat. You're keeping it in there. We're just going to go ahead and open the clamp, put our fine point blade in, and then once that is installed, we can go ahead and press the flashing Cricut button. Okay, now that the cut is complete, we can go ahead and flip over and remove the mat from the cardstock. And you can see here what a beautiful job that Cricut Foil Transfer tool did. That is such a fun addition to paper crafting. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun, quick tutorial on the new Cricut Foil Transfer Kit. Let me know if you have any questions below. We will be glad to answer those for you. If you are not a subscriber of our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you can enjoy wonderful crafts with us almost every single day of the year. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys here for another video, another day.